And it's time to start stream once again. We're gonna do the usual. We're gonna go ahead and get that chat up on screen. It's therapeutic at this point, you know? You gotta do it every time. That's right, something like that. And we go to the window itself. To the window. There we go. Just like that. And so yeah, Thomas, thank you. How you doing? This game here, I've been meaning to get back to it. Because honestly, it's pretty awesome, and I've been following it for a while. For a second. Be crazy when you like first start and she's just like already panicking. She's already paranoid, but really, can you blame her that much? It's pretty intense what we're doing right now. What a cute idle animation. Just had to mute for a sec, cause like, how does the PC just get covered in like random gunk, the monitor, every time, you know? Alright, just adjusting the mic, cause I don't use the microphone arm anymore. I got tired of it and I forgot to bring like the little piece from like the storage unit that screws into it, so like I just have a little microphone stand like on my desk. And you know what? It works just fine. So, of course, just, ignore, like, the random wandering death there. Also wonder, like, I wish the frame rate would stay consistent. It's struggling a little. I really didn't think I'd have to do it for this game, but I think we're gonna enable good old frame generation. Huh, now my controller is having trouble working here. Come on, gamepad, don't let me down. What is this? What is this? Why? Hold on. Disconnect and plug it back in. There we go. Okay. Yeah. This is definitely one of those controller type of games, but even with the frame generation on, I think we have to unlock the frame rate as well. The thing is, it's a what's it called? What's it called? Like a Unreal Engine 5, whatever. And what? Didn't they just reveal like 6 soon or something? Something ridiculous. And I hope it's not my, what's it called, my... There's always stuff. There's always stuff to mess around with, isn't there? In my settings, the video output, the video bitrate. I guess I'll turn from 9,000 back to 6,000. This is like good Wi-Fi that I experienced here so far, so I thought I'd be able to handle it just fine. But that's okay. But that's alright. As long as it works, that's all we need. So yeah, sorry for all the troubleshooting, but if you've been here for a while, you know, sometimes that's required for streams. There we go. Now that's smooth. Smooth like butter, like a criminal undercover. Now that's smooth. So, we're back to Chainsaw Woman here. Oh, we have to collect that little Orby there. Whatever they're called. That was the wrong control. There we go. We got that. And then... let's just run around and do our thing. See how it goes. I kind of forget where we left off. Do we jump up here now? There we go. We try to get chat back up for myself, too. It's a whole setup. There we go. I was even worried when I finally got my PC back that I wouldn't be able to, have my second monitor along with it. And that definitely worried me, because that's how I see the stream and the stream progress. That's how I keep track of, like, everything going on. All the info, everything that I need. Is it not here? Is it not up this way? There we go. Yeah. You gotta have the Witcher 3 style. The Witcher instinct, whatever it's called. Okay, so. Finally, some combat. I'm licking my lips. I'm drooling at the mouth right now. I've been waiting for some combat. I forget how you even lock on. Like when you go to controls, okay, so attack, interaction, of course. Crouch, flashlight, lens blink, gotcha. Selfie, camera view, pause. How do you lock on again? Not left trigger. Right trigger then, was it? We'll figure it out, you know. We'll get the hang of it, I'm sure. Let's just do it. I know there's a flashlight. There we go. Ah, and that soundtrack by Pizza Hotline. Whoa! Alright, so how do I lock on to this guy? Screw it. Got him anyway. I'm pretty sure it's right trigger to lock on, but anyway. That's where I came from, right? No. This is the right way to go. Let's turn the crank. Tap, 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 tap. Tapping a button repeatedly is gameplay. We all know this. Let's go. And so these are weird. These yellow pillows here. Pillows. These yellow pillars here. Cause like, look at that. And she just explodes into grape jelly, just into strawberry jelly, just like that. The pillars are weird to control, cause if you aim right, she's supposed to like, you know, grab them automatically. That's how you lock on. Gotcha. You're dead. You're toast. With those weird yellow pillars, she grabs them automatically as long as you're facing the correct direction. So I'm still trying to get used to that. Gotcha. And... it's like... you gotta be facing the right direction. There we go. And... perfect. Perfect. Go here, jump to the next one. And... to the pole. There we go. Now we climb up the... climbing up the walls. Soundtrack is goated. Again, there were tons of criticism for this game. Tons of viral videos criticizing the game. And I'm all for criticism. Knowing a bunch of indie devs, personally, indie devs usually appreciate constructive criticism if it isn't ignorant, but I mentioned this for the first stream, some people had the balls to say that the soundtrack was generic drum and bass, and that's really screwed up because they're uncultured individuals. They don't even know what they're talking about. I don't know what, oh whoops, I don't know what drum and bass they listen to, but Pizza Hotline is good shit, seriously. I guess we go down here then. There we go. Yeah, Pizza Hotline is some good shit. Alright, so we do have to do all that again, but I want to collect those Orbeez. You can't just run through the game without grabbing the collectibles that you see. And in that way, kind of reminds me of Mario Odyssey. What a masterpiece that game is. Because, like, it's just... constant, I don't know. I had to be careful. But Mario Odyssey, it's just constant discovery, constant exploration. I know, I don't know, like the videos criticizing the game really surprised me. Like, Box, it's good to see you. Box, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream, welcome back. I was saying, like, videos that I saw criticizing this game, of course it has Metroidvania elements where, like, you see secrets and collectibles and stuff, but, like, there's a lot of backtracking, people said, and I'm not the biggest fan of backtracking, but these mechanics take, like, a little while to learn and get used to. But for some of the little collectible guys, the little Orbeez... Alright, Fox, I'm doing pretty, right? Good! Doing pretty, that's good to hear, Fox, good. Yeah, like I said, you know, welcome back to the stream, it's good to see you. But yeah, like this, like, yeah, videos criticizing this game, they warned about the backtracking, saying that there's, like, an unnecessary amount of it when you see a collectible or whatever, but, I don't know. Backtracking, to me, is, like, even the best Metroid games, like, you go back, like, to the very beginning areas. How am I? I'm doing really good. I'm doing really good right now, thank you. Even the best Metroid games, the backtracking is so severe, like, you get a certain item or power-up or something and you go back to, like, the very, like, beginning area of the game, but a lot of the time it's optional. But if you do, you, like, you're able to collect more stuff and do more stuff. So, like, and, like, Dark Souls as well too, I don't know. Backtracking has to be done correctly if you're gonna have it. Oh, combat, let's go. Where are they at though? Let's go! They got nothing on me. They got nothing on me. Let's go. But yeah, I'm very interested in criticizing games and talking about game design elements and all that. And, like, I bought the game, you know. Oops. It's been a while since like high school or something. I don't know. It's been a while since like I was in the position where it's like, you know, if I spend my hard-earned disposable income on a game, it should be designed well. And being more, you know, there's so many games these days, so many good AAA games, so many more incredible indie games. Yeah, I do think it's worth it to analyze whether or not they're worth the money that you gotta spend. And this is a cheap game too, it's not expensive at all. But it ain't about the money, you know? It's not about the money, money, money. You don't need the money, money, money. You don't need the pride. Wait, what is it? Money make the world spin. We care about the price tag. Tell about the cha-ching, cha-ching. Tell about the bang, bang. Money make the world spin. Don't care about the price tag. However that goes. And drag our chainsaw. Go to the next wall. Do the same. There we go. I also appreciate, I think I mentioned for the first stream, the dev released like an update recently saying that he's been working on the game non-stop and listening to criticism and feedback and adjusting even the teeny details of like the time it takes for certain actions and allowing more things, just all that sort of stuff. That's what you really need to see. The dev, you know the meme, devs listened? I think it was for Wuthering Waves, you know, Wawa, whatever people call it, but like devs listened, and it was like the YouTuber with like the crazy face, like, you know. Let's see. If you don't know what you gotta know what I'm talking about. You jump back. Uh-oh. Did I die? I died. That's gonna suck too, because it's gonna take a while for me to get back there. No, it's not. It's a checkpoint. Okay. I remember this. So I only got... When I was playing on the Steam Deck at the homeless shelter, I only got to, like, the first boss. A Wawa. But... Oh, wait. Not Wawa. Woo-Wa. W-U-W-A. Wuthering Waves. They call it, like, Woo-Wa or whatever. But, anyway. That's kind of irrelevant. All I was saying is, like, it's really good when the devs listen to community and player feedback. And the dev for this game, you know, you think you do? You'd have to look it up. I don't want to show it right now because this takes a lot of focus. But Wuthering Waves, it's a meme. It's literally just called Devs Listened. And it's one of the popular YouTubers that makes updates on gacha games and stuff. And it's just in the thumbnail, he's making like the typical soy face, like all surprised, all shocked. I wish I don't really have like a shocked face for my model. That kind of stinks. You need to be like shocked sometimes, just absolutely flabbergasted. Wait, there's another key where like it is something like that where you can show it, but I don't remember. Whatever. It's not a big deal. It's just a funny meme. Again, the point is when when a dev actually listens to community player feedback and stuff, it's incredible. All right, let's let this change over. There we go. All right. I think there's no sprint. I think she just goes the speed she goes. Fox, how does one even make that face? Yeah, that meme is incredible. It just became such. If you see all the edits of it and stuff like that, oh my god. Hey, as a YouTuber, okay, you have to. Sometimes you gotta be shocked and you gotta like interest people with the clickbait, you know. That's oh man, yeah. Devs listened. That's this game, okay. It turns out for this game too, the devs also listen. Oh goodness. Okay, so for here, you gotta do a wall run and another wall run, and we're safe. Alright. Give me some combat, girl. God. Enough of the freaking platforming. Oh, we got wall running and jumping and precise movement and stuff. Can you give me some combat? Can I fight? I have a chainsaw. Can I use it, please? Ah, God. Here we go. Okay. And you gotta love how she just punches the door open like what's her name from Mirror's Edge? Cause it's very Mirror's Edge inspired. Faith. You know, how Faith just any door you gotta you know? So communication is also really important. Yeah, that, you know, exactly, like, as I get more mature and as I get older, like I said, like, I'm comfortable with the details, the finer details of, like, how people say, like, you want my money, because I'm not even the, let me get a little spicy, let me get a little dicey for a sec. I'm not anti-video game piracy, and I'm not, even for indie games, my perspective changed when, it was like someone, made a tweet on X saying, like they showed, Ultra Kill downloading on, like, their gaming laptop or something. They were like, I love pirating indie games with, like, heart emojis or something. And I agreed with people, like, this person, they were, like, bragging in, like, an unnecessary way. Or they were making an unnecessary tweet. But they received a lot of hatred, or a lot of anger and pushback of people saying, like, if you're gonna pirate games, like, it's understandable for either old retro games, Hakita tweet? I don't know who is that? Again, I'm not gonna look it up right now, because I'm, like, trying to focus, but I just gotta say, it was like, they received a lot of pushback of people saying, like, if you're gonna pirate games, it's justifiable for, like, classic retro games that don't have official means to purchase them anymore, or AAA games that are unnecessarily expensive, and just stuff like that, and that have, like, overly toxic, like, pricing, you know, and stuff. But that for indie games that, you know, we should really support indie developers and all that. And I completely agree, like, when you can, support indie developers, you know? My god. My model isn't, like, glitching out, is she? Is she, like, stuttering or whatever? If she is, I'll have to, like, fix that. But, the developer for Ultra Kill themselves responded saying, like, I understand that money is tight for a lot of people, and that they would rather have someone, if they're gonna pirate the game, they'd rather have them still try the game out, and possibly even tell other people how good it is, or share, you know, the word about it because it's so good, or maybe even eventually purchase it themselves if they get the money, something like that. But the Ultra Kill developer themselves, you know, weighed in on it, and that perspective is so incredible, you know? It's like certain bands, that, like, were like, you know, if you gotta pirate my music or whatever, if you gotta download it because you can't afford it, like, do it, you know? And then again, like, just spread the word if you can. And, like, yeah, there's, like, a dog outside or something. But yeah, they're just saying, like, if the word of their game has spread to the point that, you know, so many people are, like, playing it and interested in it and stuff, even when they don't have the money to, like, pay for it, you know? I don't know. Yeah, but my model is kind of, like, stuttery and glitchy. She was looking like that. She was looking like that. What do I do here? What do I do? It ain't usually like that. And again, I blame it on. Okay, looks like she's, like, more okay-ish for now. Now that I clicked off the game, but if I get back to the game, she dies. You know, so again, I blame it on it being what's it called? I'm glad that I have viewers for feedback. It's because it's an Unreal Engine 5 game. That Unreal, and it's just so, what's it called, like, unoptimized and stuff, that even though my PC is a fantastic PC, even by the standards of it being old and stuff, like, my model is usually fine, but I saw, it looked like she was, like, glitchy and stuttery and skippy, so I lowered the graphics of the game just a bit. Hopefully it works a little better now because of that, but anyway, this is where I originally made it on my Steam Deck. Yeah, hopefully she looks a little better now. doing what I can, you know. But I made it this far on the Steam Deck to the first, like, actual boss of the game. And well, that means it's time to actually face it again, you know. But yeah, exactly. I hope it's just not unwatchable. Never be afraid to give me straight up feedback. Like if the audio quality is crap, if my model's like glitching out too bad. At the same time, again, like I drew the assets for my model, and some people just use straight up PNG tubers, you know, if they don't have the processing power and stuff. So she's at least here, she's at least present, you know. If it's good enough, it's good enough. Otherwise, like, I'll lower the graphics of the game again if I have to. It is what it is. But yeah, I'm not gonna blame it being, you know, a GTX 1080 Ti, you know, and like it being a PC build from 2019. It's not my fault at all whatsoever. It's the game's fault for being Unreal Engine 5. So anyway, first boss time, shall we? Alright, if the game's running smooth, that's what matters more. And if the stream is smooth. Oh god, here we go. Yeah, again, looking up trying to understand the lore of this game, there's a lot of mystery to it, which is pretty cool. Ooh, a boss theme, hell yeah. There's a lot of mystery to it, but like, something about these giant machines, they've like become corrupted and evil or something. But yeah, we're gonna have to jump onto this dang thing and try not to die in the process. Try not to get run over. Ah, come on. This one. Fox says, my old PC just could not run UAE5 games well at all. Sorry, had some connectivity issues on my end. I don't blame you, don't worry. Like I said, it looks like at my new place, at my new apartment here, that the Wi-Fi is pretty good, thankfully. I'm never able to connect to, use an Ethernet cable. I wish I was, but I never have access to it. One day. So in the meantime, we gotta deal with just regular old Wi-Fi. And please, there we go. Your avatar is fine enough, thank you. She is a little glitchy looking. I mean, I don't have the stream quality that high, so if it's already on high, I'd have to go to like medium graphics, and it's ridiculous. It really is ridiculous. Like, I understand people, but what's resolution scale? I don't know what all these settings mean. I don't know what any of this means. But screw it. We're gonna go to medium and see if that helps. Cause I like having a good model, a smooth model. It took me a long time to get all this set up, you know. But that's a criticism of the game too, and it's not really the devs' fault for working in UE5 necessarily. It's just a criticism of UE5 in general, as we know. Like, because again, if I can play other games that look significantly better than this, Red Dead 2, like we're not gonna get into it, like, and they can run perfectly fine. Little glitchy there. Just, I don't know. This game, it's like kind of pixelated, kind of, you know, retro looking and stuff. It's a shame that it can't run super smoothly without some trickery. Boxes of construction vehicles, yep, look out. Oh, no, and we're dead. And we're dead. The boss fights, they're inspired by Shadow of the Colossus, so lots of climbing and stuff, but like also Breath of the Wild. My god, do I love Breath of the Wild. Breath of the Wild, we're like, for the four main, what's it called? The Guardians. How they had those dungeons that you had to like traverse carefully before doing the big fight at the end. Come on, it's the first boss. I can't embarrass myself like this, let's go. Yeah. Amazing soundtrack though. I will not accept any slander of the soundtrack. Pizza Hotline is peak. Like, Pizza Hotline really respects, like, retro PS1 style drum and bass music. It's atmospheric, it's retro. It's really good. And... whee! Don't die this time. Okay. And we go this way. Okay. We go this way. I guess we go down. And... Fox says, have you seen they recently announced UE6? Yeah, I don't know if they have like tech demos and stuff like that. I only heard of it. But I agree with people. That's a nightmare to hear. Because I agree with people that they don't even have UE5 down. Like, UE5 has so many problems, but like, these days you already know what companies and stuff, it's always, we need to make the next version. We need to make the next, you know, edition and all this stuff. Like, you haven't even perfected this. There's so many issues. We're dead. We're dead again. I see what you have to do there now, though. I see what you have to do there. Yes, a checkpoint. So, UE6, you know? Of course, I'm sure that's gonna go just fine, right? I'm sure that'll be just fine. No problems whatsoever. Hell, like, here I am. I'm definitely on the side of people who still appreciate... Oh, come on, damn you! I'm on the side of people that still appreciate the Valve engine. What is it? I don't even remember the name of it at this point. But, like, for Gmod and Left 4 Dead 2 and stuff. The Source engine, yeah, like... Source engine is just so incredible. Who would have known it would have stood the test of time just so amazingly. Alright, please. So, no! Are you shitting me? Fox says the soundtrack rules. Look at Pizza Hotline, if you haven't. Pizza Hotline is already viral for his drum and bass mixes and stuff. He's included in a lot of popular drum and bass mixes online from a couple years ago. He's a beast. Like, Pizza Hotline is amazing. He will not let you down. Emotion Engine is one of my favorite songs from him. And thank you. Like I said, there's videos that were like criticizing this game, and like some of them, they were from like right-wing slop anti-woke channels, but I still give them a try sometimes just to hear what they have to say. But like the guy was saying the game was like trans goon coded, saying that it's like meant to be like gooner bait to turn people trans or whatever. Like, I don't know, stupid shit like that. But a lot of people, like, they were just, oh, are you kidding me? A lot of people were saying it's, that the soundtrack was just generic drum and bass. They don't know. They don't know the genre. They don't know the work and care that goes into, or like they do know and they're just being facetious. They're ignoring the work and care and love that goes into making, you know, a video game soundtrack. But yeah, exactly, the Source engine, Fox. Yeah, the Source engine's incredible. Now what do we do? Now where do we go? Where do we go? Cotton Eye Joe. What do we do? Does this move down? And then we chainsaw over to the other platform? Do we just sit here? Do we just let her go into her idle animation? Do we twiddle our thumbs? What do we do? Does this go down? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What do we do? Well... We're dead. No, we're dead. This is a good game, by the way. Totally a good game. Fox says, I'll have it open for after stream. What? You'll have what open for after stream? Oh yeah, Pizza Hotline, yep. Really good shit, I'm telling you. Alright. What is this? Oh, do I go down here and like... No, probably not. No, and we're dead again. And we're dead again. The entire boss is yellow paint. And you know something? I'm trying to follow the yellow paint. I'm trying to follow the yellow paint that they gave me. You know? I, for one, appreciate yellow paint. So, like, how do I follow it? Do we go down here? Go down here? Okay. Okay, are we crushed? Are we dead? Are we okay? Go here? Is this the right way? No, it's the same... Yo! It's the same shit. So if we don't go this way... Where do we go? I want to follow the yellow paint. That way? Or... this way? Down here? No, 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 no! Wow, it is hard to survive once it does that. I knew, like, a lot of people were raging playing this game, like, on stream and stuff. And it definitely has rage game elements. What indie platformer doesn't, honestly? It's not a modern indie platformer unless there's tons of rage elements, right? For stream bait and shit. But where do I go? I don't go back down that way. How do I attack this thing? How do I hurt it? Oh, you chainsaw this area, that's right. But I want to chainsaw the side of it, like... Yep. So you go around. Weird. Is it dead now? Finally, that's what you do. You just go around that, like, weird part at the top. Die! Die, you stupid giant construction machine vehicle. Die. That was annoying. That was very annoying there. Now where do we go? Cotton Eye Joe. Alright, now it's all smoky and obscured. Where do we go now? Oh, we're supposed to use the vision. I gotta use the vision more often. I just hate using that, like, dumb, like I said, that Witcher sense. Fox says, I don't know. Hey, congratulations. Thank you. First boss beaten. That has to be worth something, you know? And every time I tried that on the Steam Deck, it crashed. Up here. What, do I have to, like, wall grab? Wait, wall grab. And then jump over here? And then go down this way. Hey, that thing, as long as we took it down, that's all that matters, right? I hope I'm going the right way. It's not the right way, is it? This kind of looks like where we came from. See, even with, like, the yellow paint... Yeah, that's where we came from. Even with the yellow paint that the game gives, like, it doesn't tell us, like, the direction to go in, necessarily. I don't want to be completely babyified, but, like, just, I don't know, display to me what the next, what the next challenge is, what the next thing that I gotta do is, you know? Just show me clearly. I work a 9 to 5. I'm a grown-ass adult. You know? I'm a grown-ass woman, like... We don't need to do all this extra bullshit. Let's see. Alright, so back into the smoke then. This reminds me of, like, God of War. God of War is just a crazy game. Like, the PS2 God of Wars. Big open, like, giant areas. But then they're all, they're obscuring your vision, so you don't even know where the hell to go next. I'm assuming not that way. That doesn't look too grabbable. Do I go this way? Is it this way? Alright. Probably not that way then. I'm using my Witcher sense. Where the hell do I go? There's these things. Oh, okay. I see. These dumb things. I need to whack these. Need to whack these off. And get them over to the fence so I can hop the fucking border. Climb over the Berlin Wall like a heretic. I probably don't need both. Maybe it's like a kidney or a testicle. Like, as long as I have at least one, I'll be fine. Oh wait, it looks like you go this way. But first, no. Alright. No. I'm getting over that fence first. I forget you can do a charge attack. If I can. Yeah. Come on. Almost there. Almost there. And then here. Alright, so you climb on here. Do a jump. And boom. Alright, so I'm assuming it's just gonna be one of those Orby collectibles over here. Right? Wow, what a big, open, weird area. Why? It's pretty menacing. Finding these wide open spaces with just nothing in them. I know a lot of people criticize like empty game design and stuff like that, but to me this right here is like successfully like anxiety inducing. Just waiting for something to pop out at me. And it's very cruel after a boss fight. Fresh after the first boss fight. Again, what do I do? I made it over here, come on. I knocked the things over here. I'm trying to use my gamer sense, my intuition. But what for? I know I can like wall jump up this way, but again, is there a reason to, or? Well, you don't know till you try, right? And if you don't know now, you know. Is there anything? I'm gonna just die. If I go up there, I'm not gonna have a safe way to get back down. Did I seriously come over here with no collectible? Box says, smiley face. There's like no collectible over here, so that's pretty cruel and dumb and useless and unnecessary. Is this like a work in progress area or something that I wasn't supposed to see? Or wasn't supposed to get to? It's literally right after the first boss. Whatever. Wait, and how are we supposed to get back here? How the hell are we supposed to get back here then? So I really went over here for no reason. Let's just die. Let's just die. Let's just KYS. I mean, let's just KMS. And let's just go over here. This game's starting to piss me off. How was there not a collectible there? Unless, once again, unless I'm missing something. This is Super Mario Odyssey, and finally, another slack-off point. Let's do it. Tomb. Are we talking Raider?
A tomb.
Beautiful.
Any idea how many overwrites it might have?
Why are you asking me like I know? What the hell? 1840, what? Can you hold me in your arms while laying in the grass? You know we gotta simp for her. Look how cute she is.
Don't let the artificial grass fool you. Let's move on.
Oh, this is artificial grass? That sucks. That's disappointing. I thought this was like a very tiny, like, remaining nature haven. It's artificial grass. Well, that's disappointing. There's definitely other games I want to play, though. I want to see if I can do like a decent amount of streaming today for like a bunch of different games. My big focus right now, there's some streamer friends that I have that I want to play with, you know, so I really want to get on that with them. I got some stuff that I need to edit and upload and all that. I really just wanted to get to the point where we can fight the first boss. Because, like I said, that's where I was stuck last time. So, Fox, thank you so much, you know, for being my chatter today. I guess what I'm trying to say is, I am your supreme, glorious leader, Commander Laney. I hope you're having a good day, morning, night, afternoon, whatever the hell's going on with you. I absolutely love you to death. I love you from the very bottomless pit of my heart. I love you to the moon and back. And I will, in fact, catch you next time. Cool, thanks.